This Tuesday morning. Ashley, Liz, Todd Horwitz, Steve Cork, Mike Murphy. That's the team this Tuesday morning. And I'm going to start with the big name stocks where all that money is going. Put them up again, please. Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Apple. There they are. 3 of them are down, 2 of them are up. Mike Murphy, would you buy any of them at these prices?
I wouldn't. I would hold them if I hold them, but I wouldn't jump in and buy them here. I think they're too extended, Stuart.
Now, you have just trimmed your sails because you were gung-ho for Facebook until last week.
Still gung-ho. Still love the stock. But to tell someone to go out and buy it who's never been in the name, and I say that for Facebook or Amazon or Microsoft, I don't think now is the time you run out and buy them. But if you do own them, hang on to them.
All right, Todd Horwitz, would you buy any of the stocks on the screen at the moment?
No, sir. I would be a seller of them. I am actually short 2 of them that are on that screen right now.
Which are you short? Tell me.
I'm short Facebook and I am short Apple. And I like Facebook. I'm with Mike. First $1 trillion company. But here at this level, for me as a trader, I think it's got a much better chance to come back to 120. Let me buy it down there, and I can benefit on the way down.
All right, let me tell everybody, he is a trader. He's not a long-term investor. He goes in and he goes out. Steve Cork, would you buy any of the names on our screen at the moment?
I'm afraid I have to agree with Mr. Horwitz. You know, I'm here in Boston today at the National Mortgage Bankers Association convention trying to find an answer, trying to help figure out how we're going to address this 51-year low in home ownership, and also to help identify some additional regulation that can be rolled back to hopefully unleash more credit to Americans that want it. But I think this is just an indication of exactly what's happening, this lack of confidence just below the surface, and wondering what's really going to happen with this election and how are we going to get out of this mire and mess. I think that the price on Facebook, it clearly reflects the Americans' desire to embrace technology and have an unbridled way to communicate with each other that's not being tainted by media and other things that maybe don't have the same trust level.
By the way, as we were on the air there,
has.
Microsoft did go to an all-time new high, 61.06. Sure. I just want everybody to be aware of that. Take a look at the health insurers, please. Why we're looking at them? Because the Obamacare is spiraling down. I mean, this thing is collapsing. I want to know if anybody would buy those health insurers just as Obamacare collapses. I'll go round the block again. Mike Murphy.
I think there's too much uncertainty, Stuart. I don't think people know how this is going to play out, so I wouldn't want to jump in front of this. Let's let the dust settle and see what we're actually left with.
Todd Horwitz, would you buy any health insurer?
Not at this point, no. I believe that it's going to collapse. I think this whole problem in the entire economy plus the Obamacare is going to create a much bigger mess, and these insurance companies are have some bigger problems. So, no, I would not be a buyer. I'd be looking later when they really get a little bit lower from here.
Okay. I want to move on to Twitter. We have a report this morning that they're going to drop several hundred jobs, maybe as soon as this week. And the stock is down 3% this morning. EMAT, what's this job cut?
Second year in a row, 8% of its workforce, meaning 300 jobs, could be cut. It's maybe why Twitter rescheduled the announcements of its earnings to before the bell to after the bell. Possibly nine straight quarters of revenue decline. They have a problem with Twitter abuse.
So they were going to put out their numbers before the market opened today. They stopped that. They're going to put it out after the market.
Correct.
Not a good sign.
No.
I don't think... Why would anybody want to buy Twitter when it's like, whoa, he puts his hand up. What did it say? Twitter is abuse central. Why would a big name...
central, but there are a lot of users on Twitter. They're not getting the new users that Wall Street wants them to. But remember, this stock made a move, Stuart, from 18 to 25 on acquisition rumors. You had Disney, you had Microsoft, you had Salesforce. 25 back down to 18. We bought the stock here at these levels, and I think you could get a pop-up into the low 20s. I think the street expectations are so low on earnings.
I need to correct myself. It looks like they're going to report before the markets open. Not after, on Thursday.
On Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday. Sorry. I'm sorry, viewer.
Good correction. That's okay. Todd, did you get in on Twitter there? What did you say?
Well, what Liz just said, that's the more important thing. If they're bringing the earnings from after the close to before, they want to make sure that they can provide some liquidity during the day. That's why they're bringing it into the morning, because when they do it overnight, there's so much fear. There's so thin markets, whereas they open it before, then they can go right into a full trading day. That's a very important key. That's telling you they're going lower.
Okay. But Twitter is still a good video platform. They air some NFL games. There is some potential there for someone who wants to come in. I'm just trying to be more on the upside on Twitter.
You're on his side. He just bought this thing. All right.